Hey guys, what's going on? Gaming95 here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do one of the most basic quests here in RuneScape. Let's get right into it. So, this quest is going to be called Cook's Assistant. Now, we're essentially going to be getting this cook a few ingredients. He's really going to need the help. So, this is right where you start. This is Lumbridge. You spawn right there whenever you start the game, and if you ever die, you should spawn right here. Now, we're going to be doing it from scratch, which means that I'm not going to be starting with any items in my inventory or nothing. I'm not going to be wearing anything. I'm just going to be starting it right from scratch. I'm going to be getting all the materials and everything from scratch just so you guys can kind of learn how to get all of these materials. So, first of all, to start the quest, run up here into the Lumbridge Castle, and then we're going to talk to the cook. Now, to start the quest, there's a few dialogue options you need to select. If you select the wrong ones, don't worry about it. You can always walk away and talk to him again. So, all you got to do is just talk to him and say, what's wrong? Or there's a few different ways you can get to it. But essentially, he needs help, and then I am always happy to help a cook in distress. Yes, I'll help you. And boom, there you go. You've pretty much started the quest. And what you can do is you can actually ask them a few questions like, how do I find some flour? How about milk and eggs? Where are they found? But I'm going to be showing you guys that in a video, so I'm not going to be going through it. So I'm just going to say, actually, I know where to get all this stuff. Alright, so what we're going to need is three things. We're going to need an egg, we're going to need a bucket of milk, and a pot of flour. So to get a pot of flour, you guys are gonna want to get some wheat. You're gonna go to a mill and you're gonna want to grind it up. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly right now. So if you guys have a few coins or something, that would be really nice and helpful in getting a bucket of milk. But you can actually pick these things up from the world, and I'll be showing you guys exactly where to pick some of these things up. So, another thing is, if you don't want to pick them up, you can also get a bucket from buying it right here. You guys can see there's some pots here, and then there's some buckets here. You can get a pot from here, and they're only like 1 or 2 gold each. Yeah, that's 2 gold, and that's 2 gold. So you need like 3 gold to be able to do this quest, but I don't have that right now with me, so that sucks. But I think you can actually pick it up. There's like a spawn. There was one in the cook's like house or whatever. He had a bucket there, but as you guys can see, we're just going to be going along this path. Now, the place we're going is not too far away. Oops. So, essentially, we started off in the castle. We started the quest here. We went out of the castle, and we started following this path, and we're going to continue following it all the way up until right here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pick some wheat in this wheat area right here. It's a wheat farm. We're going to go into this mill right here, and you guys will see that right now. So, this guy right here, just some guy, but anyway. So, let's go in there real quick. So, what we're going to do is weeds, I guess. All we need is just That's really annoying. I thought there was a bucket somewhere around here. I guess not. Well, I guess we should have picked it up. But anyway, what we can do is actually come into this chicken area, and we can actually pick up an egg. And then while we're getting the bucket and the pot of flour, we can actually get the egg thing out of the way. So let's do that real quick. So we can just pick up an egg here. And boom, so we have one of the quest items. And now we can go get the bucket and the other thing. Actually, let me pick up... never mind. Don't want to do that. By the way, there's always going to be an egg spawn there, somewhere around there at least. And it should be pretty easy to find one. It really shouldn't be too hard at all. Check. Okay, so you can actually pick up like some leather boots, some cabbage, another knife there. There's a bunch of knife spawns here. Knives are really nice and useful for cooking and fletching and stuff like that. But for now, let's go on ahead and go this way. And actually got an emerald from that random event. That guy that popped up and gave me a random emerald there. That was something called a random event. And those will pop up randomly. And they'll give you stuff. You don't have to do that. You can right click and click this thing. You can just click on them and you know. You're going to be able to get this milk. I think there's a few other spots in the world, but this is the easiest to get to, pretty much. So we're going to go there real quick. Just run there really quickly. And here we are. So you can only milk from the cows that have this bell around them. And if you right click on them, you can either milk the dairy cow or steal the cowbell. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on it. We're going to milk it. And there we go, we have milked the cow, and now we have a bucket of milk. So we have a bucket of milk, a pot of flour, and an egg. cook. And we're gonna finish up this quest, Cook's Assistant. This was a pretty easy quest. Messed up a little bit there, but it's okay. You're gonna mess up a lot in RuneScape. I'm gonna be honest. I mess up way too much. I've done Cook's Assistant dozens of times. All right, I've literally done it dozens of times all over my different accounts, and I still messed up somehow. And I had to run all the way back into the bunker. But it's okay. Like, it really is okay. If you mess something up, you're never gonna get stuck to where you have to make another account. Maybe you'll die and make a bunch of new progress or something like that. Maybe a bunch of money or whatever. You have to do something again, but it doesn't really matter. You can always keep going. There's never gonna be a time where you get, stuck and can't do anything. So we're gonna go ahead and click on how we're doing on this and there we go. We are finished our first quest. 1 quest point, 300 cooking experience, and yeah, that's actually pretty good. We now have Cook's Assistant done, first quest, and we also got 300 cooking experience. So once we click X here, maybe we're gonna level up. Yes, we now have 4 cooking. A total of 4 cooking, which is awesome. And now we can go, I don't know, cook some shrimp without burning it as much. So there we go.